How's it going, ladies and Bruces? I'm Bobby Sixkilla and welcome back to Meteor World Actor, Badge and Dagger. That is a hard title to say, like, off the cuff like that, you know what I mean? It's pretty challenging. Anyway, and it's also very strange, it doesn't mean anything. We've got two new members of the 13th Division that we now have to... Well, one of them we have to help partner up with Sasuke, apparently. So that's going to go very terribly. Let's go do that. I'm sure hilarity will ensue. Sasuke and Alex went out only a couple of minutes ago. I figured if we ran, we could catch them, no problem. And here we are. Where the hell did those two spread off to? Oh hey, it's Ruka. What you up to? Machi is just climbing into a patrol car. You seen Sasuke? Sasuke? He was walking towards Broadway. Thanks. Nothing beats an eyewitness. Maybe we can catch up. We make it as far as Broadway. Ruka, there's Alex. I see him. Specifically his back, standing stock still amidst the throngs. Where's Sasuke? I ask as we come up behind him. Shut up, I hate you. Looks like somebody wasn't invited to the prom. Every last detective in the 13th is a waste of space. You know you're one of us too now. I'm not like you. Especially not like you. Wow, Ruka, he really hates you. Why are you so happy about it? He told me he hates me to my face, so I'm glad I'm not alone on Alex's naughty list. You're seriously twisted, man. Misery loves company. What'd I ever do to you, huh? I hate you more for not knowing. Super helpful, thanks. I'll be reporting Detective Hashiba's dereliction to the chief. The only way to keep him in line is with pressure from above. And that's not gonna go so hot. Excuse me? You'd think he'd be ditching you here in the first place, if a little pressure was all it took to cook that guy? I have to agree. Thank you so much, detestable rats 1 and 2. Hey Ruka, which one of us do you think is rat number 1? I don't care. Where's Sasuke go off to? If I knew that, I wouldn't be here. What a charmer, this guy. I'll be going. Wait up. I'd rather not. Leave me alone, rat number 1. And now we know. Looks like number 1's you, Ruka. Probably because I'm number 1 on his naughty list. Not that I care. What now? What do you mean, what now? Are you sure we shouldn't go after him? Go after him? Where? Back to the 13th together? And what, watch him rat to the chief? Please stop. You'd be better off ferreting after Sasuke. You don't have any idea which way he went, do you? That's where you come in, you detestable elf. Take a little spin up around the sky, see where he's at. You know it's not that easy. What are you even good for then, huh? Not for that, I admit. And we'll have to bend a regulation or two. I pull out my phone and make a call. Yes? It's me. What do you want? Careful not to sound too happy. You can hear the agonized screams of my heart. Whatever. Tell me what kind of perp Sasuke's hunting. What do you mean? Our new boy got dumped by Sasuke. He's on his way to snitch to the chief. Ah. I'm trying to catch Sasuke to talk some sense into him. He's such a responsible friend. Anything to get on the chief's good side. I'll look into it. Can I call you back? Sure thing. We'll go get us some tea and settle in to wait. I hang up and give Clarice a meaningful look. Alright, let's go kill time at a diner or something. Oh, back to the diner. Today I'm in the mood for a strawberry parfait. Okay, and then you can get yourself one. On your own time. I'd love it if you treat me this time, partner. Gotcha. Wanna lick my boots real quick? I'll pay for it myself. God, we're such an asshole. Clarice tucks into a strawberry parfait. Meanwhile, I read the info coming into my phone. So, that's the story. Did you find out what case Sasuke's working on? Oh, you know. Looks like a real wasp's nest. His favourite kind. Specifically? You probably heard rumours about this one. It's a serial killer case. The Rippers. The perp is on the lam. Oh, I have heard of that. But isn't it the case from before I got my badge? I didn't know the criminal was never caught. Nah, he wasn't. There wasn't much evidence, so the case got stuck. The person's been on it for 4 years with no progress. There was a case on the same lines a year ago, though. A little before Clarice came on board. Sasuke always liked his Class A perps, but still, Tamako's got eyes on him through the surveillance cameras, and by the sound of it, he's checking out a suspicious shop. So he's in that place right now. Most likely. Guess we'll find out when we get there. Can we blow his cover by bumping into him? I'm counting on it. What? Come along and you'll see. I follow Tamaki's intel to the joint Sosuke's casing. He won't be anywhere obvious though. Shall we give him a call? I tried, his phone's out of service. So, where could he be hiding? I scan our surroundings. Inside the shop? More like on a roof. Up on a roof? Idiots are like smoke. They both like high places. And monkeys. You do seem to get to climbing things whenever I take my eyes off you. Yeah, that's right. Birds of a feather flock on rooftops. That's about the idea. Hold up, are you making fun of me? I was nodding along, but then I made the mistake of listening. Of course not, I would never. I was just admiring your cool, clever deductions. Okay then, keep it up. Climbing stairs sucks, so Claris flies us instead. This way, if he's not on the building, I'm guessing we can spot him on one where he is. No need though, Sosuke's here. Hey Sasuke. I snuck up and got close before I said a word, figuring I'd give him a little jump scare. What are you doing here? He doesn't sound spooked. He doesn't even turn around. He must have noticed me coming somehow. Sounds like you're angling for a big fish again. That's none of your business. If that's what you came to say, then leave. Fine, let me get to the point. Let Alex tag along next time. No thanks. I don't want him dragging me down, letting my target escape. You don't know for sure he'd be dead weight? He's not a rookie like mine at least. I give Claris a side eye. He's just as bad. But he wasn't the first before. Sosuke's stubborn once he gets dug in. I know this case seems like it could be too much for him, and it's never easy working with a new partner. When you don't really know someone, it does make it hard. So I got a proposal for you. A proposal? Do you think the lead you're working is going to break the case? There's a strong possibility. We'll help you exhaust the possibility then. What are you suggesting? I'm saying that 3 heads are better than 1. They are. Why not? Dragging you two around would be as bad as working with Alex. You want to fight? No, I want you to leave. And I want you to go to hell. Fine, have it your way. See how that turns out. Ruka is right. The chief told you to partner up, remember? I don't think it's a good idea to violate orders. I solve cases, whatever it takes. And the regulations can go to hell. Claris doesn't have an answer to that. She shrinks. Then opens her mouth again to explain the regulations in more detail. Drop it, Claris. This guy's not a big fan of changing his mind. But we're out of here. Okay. I head for the staircase with Claris in tow. Was that really alright? Yeah. If we go back like this, the chief will be disappointed. Alex and the rest will be let down as well. We said we're going back. I set Claris straight before she gets ahead of herself. Huh? I said he could see how it turned out, didn't I? Well, it's a violation of You're not listening. We make it down to street level. And then I don't turn toward the station. I head for the building Sosuke's staked out. Ruka? Just seeing how things turn out, that's all. You wouldn't stick your neck into Sosuke's case. I'll just stir things up a bit. If we luck out and catch the guy, then I'm the hero, and if he gets away, well, that's Sosuke's problem. It's not like the chief knows about this case. Regulations-wise, we wouldn't get in trouble. I think we might get in trouble with Sasuke. It's not my problem. He wants to ignore my good advice and ditch Alex, then it's his fault that he can... That's his fault and he can deal with the consequences. You play dirty. Let's roll. I reach out for the door Sasuke's been watching, and something buzzes in my pocket. Oh, he's quicker on his feet than I thought. I reconsider the door and pull out my phone instead. You got everyone's favourite, Ruka. What the hell? You know what the hell. Just trying to solve a case, bring some justice. You barge in there and you'll ruin my bust. Could be, could be. Maybe you should have taken Alex instead. But don't worry, I got this. You'll have so much more time to teach your new partner when this case is nice and out of the way. Step away from the door. If you get noticed, it's all over. No can do. I'm not changing my mind until you change yours. Sosuke's silent. Time's money, man. I'm hanging up. And I do. Are you sure? I think if you stayed on the line, Sasuke might have agreed. I think you'd be surprised. Also, I'm curious what's in there. What are you, a child? Through this door is some lead on a major criminal. I'm leaving now, okay? Excuse me? If the target is a major criminal, this case is dangerous. All we were asked to do is persuade Sasuke and Alex to team up properly. Messing up and making an enemy of Sosuke or losing the chief's trust would only make things worse. And depending on the criminal, we might even get injured. This is an awful risk for no reward. Is that how it looks? Go ahead and go home then. But there'll be a nice bonus if we bag the perp though. Nice, you say? How nice exactly? Figure a couple of grand, then add a digit. I've first been hunting this guy for years after all. You leave now and the credit's all mine. Picture me floating on a river of money. You can only watch. Wait a minute. What for now? You'd rather do this with a trustworthy partner, right, Ruka? Oh? A trustworthy partner, huh? Someone you've worked with for, well, not years, but me. We've had good times, haven't we? I could think about it, if you get down and beg. Please, let's crack this case and bag that bonus. Oh, you know I can't say no to you. Cover me, okay? Of course. That was easy. Man, he's really good at convincing people to do shit that they don't want to do. Turns out to be a bar, at least on the surface. Most bars are more or less the same on the inside. Probably it's the same chain as the bar I frequent, because I think I recognise the layout. As far as I can see, there are just two customers. One is a woman, and one is a man. And there's one more man behind the counter. 3 people in here in all. No stray drinks on the counter, no one in the bathroom. Come on in. Let me grab a seat. I haven't seen you in here before. Just drop by for a drink. Is that so? Impressive that you notice our hole in the wall. We don't have so much as a sign on the outside. The barkeep and both customers are looking my way. It's hard to walk into a bar without any signage, huh? I heard somebody mention this place one time. Popped into my head when I saw the door. I see, so you're here on an introduction. Nah, nothing fancy like that. And what will you be having? Whatever's good, on the rocks. It would be my pleasure. The barkeep turns to the shelves in contemplation. The man and the woman must each have come alone. They're some distance apart, not talking. The man looks to be a human in his 30s. The woman's long ears suggest that she's an elf. As for her age, with elves, it's not worth guessing. Older than Clarice is, though, for my money. So, one of these is a criminal, or knows something. Or if they aren't, maybe one's on his way. That's my theory. The door opens. And then walks, of all people, Sasuke? Yep. Sasuke, who I managed to stress out. Come on in. What a rarity, another new customer? Is that alright? Naturally, take a seat. If I'm gonna ruin his bust either way, he might as well stick his neck out and pick up the pieces. Oh, that's Sasuke for you. Being Sasuke, I doubt he's pissed at me. I don't doubt he's pissed at me. But if you want to move the immovable object, you gotta force it at least this hard. At any rate, he got the message. If he wants to keep ditching Alex every day, he can look forward to my volunteer efforts instead. To be honest, I'm glad he's here. Sasuke's the only one who knows what's going on. For something to happen, he could even react. Maybe this one's a miss though, because nothing does. Sasuke doesn't move at all throughout. Eventually he gets up, pays and makes his exit. And I'm the last one left, I'd do it too. Thank you for your business. Ruka. Clarice catches me the second I go out. Hey, you took so long and you stink. Wow, you stink. Undercover investigation's a smelly work. What can you hope to investigate Hammered? Hammered? Not me. Drink to keep living. I'd live just to drink. I've never forgotten those words in my life, Clarice. Who are you talking to? Huh? Talking to you, Clarice. I tap Clarice on the head. Her head is weirdly cold and hard. I knew you were frosty, but wow. You're petting the mascot of the pharmacy next door. So I am. You're plastered, aren't you? The way you stumbled out should have tipped me off. It's all just for show, to deceive our enemies. Uh-huh. You've made my life more difficult. Maybe a little. So what? You still sticking to your guns about the whole thing? Sasuke silently seizes my lapels. Don't make my life hard. You were like me not long ago. Maybe I was. I used to ignore the 13th and run wild. Then leave me alone. Sorry, no can do. You think you're stubborn? So am I. I'll do anything to keep the boss happy. You know me, don't you? I can make things difficult. I don't plan to walk around with a chain on my neck. How do you know he's going to slow you down? I know how he seems, but... Do you know something about Detective Alex? I mean, I don't really know him either. You do know what you get, how to get what you want, but don't think you can annoy me into submission. Looks like he's still planning to go it solo. Alright, one more proposal then. Things would be different if Alex were competent, right? What? I don't know if he is or not. None of us does. So how about we give him a little test? If you figure he's not up to your standards, I won't make you drag him out with me. Wouldn't want that guy getting killed on some dangerous mission anyway. It's a good idea. They do say you should never corner a baby. You have such good ideas when you're cornered, Ruka. I'm not cornered, and also not the rest of that. Can I get my lapels back now? Sasuke sighs and lets me go. He always jumps straight to violence. It's such a bad habit. He should be calm and centered like me. Fine, I'll give him one test. If he isn't fit to work with me, that's the end of it. Good. I'll check the test though, to make sure it's fair. Fine, do that. Are you sure, Ruka? It could be difficult to earn Sasuke's approval. Figure it will, yeah. But at least I'll give Sasuke an excuse. I hope that'll work out, but... Look, Alex was a first division detective too. He's gonna have at least some skills. You have to last a day in the first. Anyway, we're doing this. Let's go get Alex. Let's go let Alex know what's up. So we hit the 13th again. Where's Alex? He's busy trying to reconquer the first. The first? It seems things didn't work out with Sasuke. Don't give up on that just yet, Chief. We caught up with Sasuke and we're working on him. And? Do you expect that'll work out? Depends how much of an effort Alex makes. I'll go stick my head in at the first. Don't do anything drastic, understood? I'm discretion itself in a stylish coat, Chief. Why do you think he went back to the first? Gee, I don't know. He's trying to convince Ikuta directly? To make Sasuke pair up with him? Maybe he's right, Superintendent Ikuta could... Psst, this is why I make fun of you. What, is that not it? He's begging Ikuta to take him back. He hasn't accepted that he's with the 13th now. Oh, that makes sense. Those ordinary personnel transfers aren't so easy to change, especially not after one day. No way. Detective Alex must know that as well. He knows. He still can't stop himself. The first are the stars of the agency. The 13th is where the washouts wash out to. It's the difference between heaven and hell, isn't it? Yeah, no middle ground for Alex. I have Claris wait outside while I go in. Let's see. Alex is right where he shouldn't be. He's not hard to find, gluing himself to Ikuta. Doesn't seem to matter how hard he gets brushed off, he still likes it better than working with the 13th. When Ikuta sees me, he comes over. Alex has no choice but to follow. Join me for a moment. Sure, my time's $10 a minute. I'll pay off my tab when you get a promotion. I can't admit that's never gonna happen. Our destination is the smoking room. Not here again. Alex doesn't like it, but he sticks to Ikuta. Hope you have something good to show me. You bet. I got Sasuke to agree to give Alex a test. Excellent, that isn't a bad idea. Please wait a moment. I don't want to be partners with Detective Hashipa. I want to work with you back at the first, Superintendent. Then team up with Sasuke and get me some results. Making requests of me here won't help you. You're a detective. Demonstrate why. Also, don't forget who's pulling all these amazing strings for you. If you think I'm going to thank you... You're welcome. I blow some smoke his way. Don't you blow your smoke at me. It's a bad habit of his. You don't like it, then get out. Puff. Claris is outside. Puff, puff. Fine, I'll go. Stop puffing at me. He leaves the room in a puff-induced huff. What a funny guy. Good grief. Why'd you send us that jokester anyway? Don't ask me. The orders came from higher up. Perhaps he's here to investigate the 13th. He couldn't investigate his way out of a paper bag. He's dedicated and reliable. That would explain why he doesn't like your division. Think he's useful? I think he has potential. He's a different type from you, me or Sasuke. Good, we don't need any more of us. That's a keen observation. Regardless, good luck with him. Nobody needs more attention from the brass. Ikuta burns down his cigarette and leaves. Oh hey, he actually waited. Those are the superintendent's orders. You listen to him when it's convenient, huh? Shut up. What are you doing all the way over here? I'm asking Claris, who's standing at an odd distance. Detective Alex told me I was too close. Who the hell do you think you are? A much more experienced detective than her, and a much higher ranking one. At the 13th, you're the rookie. Fine, I'm still a better cop than she is. Better than you are too. Show some respect. Shut it. Look at my track record, not my rank on paper. So where's Detective Hashiba? I'll show you. Come on. I mean, I know we're an asshole, but this Alex guy's much more of an asshole. I take him to the alley where Sosuke's waiting. Sorry that took a minute. I don't have all day, let's begin. You want to test my ability, is that right? I don't think I like the format of the test. Then we can skip it, I don't mind. I won't bring you out with me, that's all. Fine, I understand. I shall beat all three of you in a fight. Shall I? Oh? Wow, he's a daredevil or just plain stupid. You don't want to make this harder on yourself. What are you good at? You'd have a hard time finding something I'm bad at. Oh my god. Detective Alex is certainly confident. You mean arrogant. The word is arrogant. I wonder what it's based on. We'll see how you are at hand-to-hand fighting then. Whatever you prefer. Alex takes up a stance. He must not know who he's up against. Sasuke Hashiba is a hand-to-hand expert. Throw a weak punch at him and he'll trade you a haymaker. Wouldn't mind seeing then. We'll see how this goes. Sasuke isn't going to be striking first. He's on guard, watching Alex's every movement. Here I come! Alex takes a half step forward and... Hold on, something important just came in. Moments before things can get real spicy, Clarice gets both of them to stop. Now? What is it? There's been a murder, 2 kilometers from here. The victim seems to have been ripped apart. Ripped? It couldn't be your guy. I don't have the details. Let's go right now. Yeah, we'll save the test for later. A murder? We emerge from the back streets onto the scene. It's more a major road, one that's normally crowded. This guy sure wasn't shy about it. A crime like this in a surveillance state? What an idiot. To kill someone out in the open like this is absurd. That's true, it must have been caught on camera somewhere. We made it here before even the first did. And the corpse is under some blue tarp, covered by the first officer who rushed to the scene. Let's take a look-see. I turn up the tarp and check what's underneath. Oop. Wow, whoever this was, they got ripped up good. It's a gooey mess of blood, bones and organs. It's hard to imagine a gun or blade doing this. Some kind of special ability, probably. If there's nothing identifiable, we won't know who this was for a while. I can't even tell where the face used to be. Guess the first did teach Alex something after all. He's not even fazed by the state of the body. That doesn't mean too much, but yeah, maybe he's just a psychotic. Footage analysis just came through. Who was the killer? Sex unidentifiable due to a bulky parka. Appears to be on the small side, likely a woman. Height estimated to be approximately 5'2". That's quick work. The escape route was down an alley? No, they just walked off like nothing happened. You might have passed them on your way. Sounds like someone's got unusual methods. That'd explain how the Ripper stayed on the lamp so long. You don't know it's the same perp. I know you don't want to jump to conclusions, but I'm totally uninformed and I'm still thinking it. Even though I'm not biased by whatever you know. We'll say, hey, where'd Alex go? He was right there a moment ago. I look all around, but I don't see him. Maybe he went back? He wouldn't. Excuse me? He might have gone off on his own to make a cola. But that wouldn't impress Sosuke. So, not Sasuke. Superintendent Ikuta. That's what I'm thinking. If I make a big arrest like this, the first will take me back. I wouldn't be surprised if he really believes it. I don't like where this is going. If the killer was my target, then this is dangerous. You don't think your perp would hold back on a cop? My perp would slaughter any pursuers. That's how the Ripper operates. So you figure this body is... We can't know. But it may have been a bounty hunter. Well done. We're going back the way we got here. Roger. The killer simply strolled away from the scene. And because it's so unexpected, that can be effective. And yet, the killer did it for other reasons too. To lure more prey into the chase, and to enjoy the hunt for them in turn. The three of us split up to search the district. Tamako was still searching the camera feeds too, but we aren't expecting any more fast results. Did you have any luck? I hate to say it, but I didn't see a trace of them. The killer must be too smart to hang around. Before long, Ikuta joins us. What are you doing here out here in person? Homicide's in my department. Forensics officers are trickling in as well. Nagata arrives among them. Not that they treat her like one of their own. She's pointed to some irrelevant corner and forgotten. The woman herself doesn't even attempt to argue, just drifts over to the area that she was assigned. Getting dumped in the 13th didn't magically change her. Once a forensic cop, always a forensic cop, huh? What a way to let your passion die. She can hear you, Ruka. Maybe, but I doubt she cares. She might not, I guess. Nagare, for her part, almost looks happy with things. Probably glad to be under less supervision. What are we gonna do next? We got nothing to go on, so nothing, I guess. We wait for Tamako or Nagare to get us a lead. Suppose we have to. For a little while, I watched Nagare work from behind, running through the incident again in my head. Hey. In the morning I show my face at the 13th. Immediately I notice something's wrong. What's different? I can't quite put my finger on it. Some subtle discrepancy from the 13th I remember. Whatever. I'm tired and hungover. It can't be that important. So I head for my desk. Ruka! What do you want? Just get the pants off me. Drove my heart rate from a casual 70 beats per minute to something over 100. You know the human heart only has so many beats in it. Speaking to me like that lowers my lifespan. Your lifespan isn't my problem. You should be worried about me right now. Yeah? My desk! Your desk? It isn't where it usually is, next to mine. Where'd it go? Over there. She points. I look. For some reason, Claris's desk is in the corner. What's it doing over there? Please ask Detective Alex that. Don't ruin my morning with your yapping, elf. I happen to have an allergy to pointy ears. The farther away you are from me, the better. Oh, so that's what happened. The old guard's desk, like mine and Vaz, haven't moved. Nagare's new, and hers is still where we put it. So he really is just rejecting Claris for being an elf. This is awful, it's racial discrimination. Don't give that newbie such a hard time. But you're fine, don't worry. I pat Claris gently on the shoulder. I'll show him how we do things around here. Really? Leave it to me. I taught you everything you know, didn't I? Wow, thank you, partner. Earning points left and right. I hope you can help. It's always darkest just before dawn. Before what? She cocks her head. Maybe she's never heard the idiom. Don't worry about it. I guess we don't use that one much around here. I'm tired, but I drag myself over to Alex's desk. Hey, what? You think you can do that just because you don't like it? Yes. Oh yeah? Suppose I hate you. Want me to pull some stunt too? Go ahead, but don't expect me to take it lying down. You insufferable brat. Fine, cool, good. Whew. Ruka? Claris welcomes me hesitantly back to my desk. What? Aren't you gonna give it to him good? We had a little talk, didn't we? Well, sort of, but he came through the first, just like I did. I figure what I'll send him. I figure what I said. What? I figure what I said to him will get through. Do you? No doubt. Let's go ahead and put your desk back now. Okay. There you go. Bam. Vaz drops the desk back where it came from. Thank you so much, Vaz. Oh, muscle stuff's nothing for me. I mean, your partner can do it, but yeah. I like to save my strength, that's all. Let me up here have trouble like this again. Oh, your kindness warms my heart. What about my kindness, huh? My heart could use the warmth, but... well, I appreciate the effort. Guess who I'm not lifting a finger for next time? That's probably fair. It's time to get to work, so me and Claris hit the pavement. We try to pick up some intel, but keep it pretty light. After lunch we stop by the 13th again. What's up? What's up? Can't you see what's up? Something does feel kinda off. Look at my desk! Oh yeah, it's moved again. Silly Alex, back up to the same tricks already. The man himself is sitting there, arranging documents, like he thinks he owns the place or something. Just chill out and stop nitpicking the guy. Aren't you even mad? Nah, not really. The cop's gotta know when to keep his head cool. That's the first thing they taught me on the force. In all the time that I've known you, you've never taught me anything like that. Give me some time, I only thought of it just now. Anyhow, I'm gonna go grab a nap at my desk. I go to collapse into my chair, but there's a problem. Where's my seat? Wasn't it brought out a moment ago? Brought where now? This way. I follow Tamako out into the alleyway, into the hallway. There, see? Tamako is pointing at the smoking room. See what? I'm not sure what she's pointing at until I am, because I see it. There's a familiar desk sitting in there. He wouldn't. Detective Alex, he would. He hit you even harder than me. I'm impressed he can keep you cool like a cop. Still, I'm gonna rip his guts out through his throat. What? Hey Alex, what do you call this, you little jerk? I caught him red-handed this time. Do unto others before they do unto you. That's a precious lesson I learned from the superintendent. Sounds good, smarty pants. Now get my desk the hell back in here. And scrub it until it's shiny and then kiss my butt. I refuse. It wasn't easy getting it out there at all. It's filthy and the stench of tobacco is striking. I never want to touch it again in my life. You wanted to ruin my day that badly? I hate the entire 13th, but I hate you especially. If you want to make my day, you can quit the force. I'll keep it in mind. I don't know when I last got this pissed off. Maybe last week? You get pissed fairly often. Cram it, will you? Looks like I'm gonna have to make this black and white. Black and white, is it? I'll show you which of us is in charge here. You joined when I did, I guess. Let's make it fair. Fine, let's do that. How should we decide then? Good question. We'll see who can smoke down a cigarette faster. Ludicrous, I'm not a smoker. It's never too late to start. I'd rather die. Fine, fine. We'll see who can drink more booze faster. A man's gotta be a master of his drink, you know. Are you taking this seriously? I'm dead serious. I only drink socially. That's not my problem. Are you planning on having a fair contest of... Oh, I see. Never mind. I understand. Yeah? You're afraid of me, aren't you? What? You know that I'll win if we make this fair. That's why you're suggesting things I can't compete in, like smoking and drinking. Or am I wrong? Sounds like a bullseye to me, Ruka. Or like a bull's butt. So that's what a pause that speaks volumes sound like. I have the measure of you now, Ruka Hiryu. Wow, great. I just didn't want to take this guy seriously. Don't talk to me again, you scum. Spitting that out, he walks away. Oh, you've been abandoned, Ruka. Funny way of putting it. He seems like he'd be difficult to get along with. Why bother? The whole 13th's hard to get along with anyway. That's true. You are too, Ruka. Nagare strolls in without even a greeting. Good morning, Detective Asakura. Hey. She pays lip service to trying, and then goes to sit. Did anything turn up on the Ripper case yesterday? Maybe. Maybe? You're supposed to do forensics. The area I checked wasn't relevant. That's not a surprise to you, I think. Because I was watching, huh? She's bringing that up. Fair point. The way she was working, I didn't expect much. Did the other forensicists report anything? Is that what they're called? Maybe. I don't think it would have come to me. That's so. Nagare's negative aura is getting me down too. I guess she's on her own there. Her division pushed her out. They won't be telling her much. Until I'll be going to the fest first. Then eventually trickling down to us on the sidelines. Same old, in other words. And with that, it's time to wrap this episode up here. I think we should kick the shit out of that Alex prick and then like freeze his hand off. And then take the frozen hand and shove it up his ass. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for taking out for me, and I'll see you in the next one.